It's no secret that in 2021, lots and lots of people are adding tons of assets to their portfolio to increase their wealth. That's been no secret, and as long as you have a Reddit.com account, I'm sure you know that. However, many people are still starting dropshipping stores, whether if it's dead or not, and they're wondering if they can still pull it off and come out on the right side with a profitable business that turns into a brand. Over the next 5 to 10 minutes, I'm going to show you platforms where you can actually buy or sell, but mainly buy an e-commerce business to acquire and take over that already has a customer base, already has that email list, already has product market fit, and so much more. I've never actually bought an e-commerce business myself as of right now. I plan to in the very near future after my first exit with my current brand, but I have not yet. But I have been talking to a lot of people who have done exits before and also acquired e-commerce companies, whether it be an equity position or buying the whole company. And these are some of the exchanges that they recommend. These are the platforms that you must sell or buy an e-commerce business on. Let's go. Full disclosure, just because you are buying an e-commerce business does not guarantee that you're going to succeed and take over the company and grow it to 10x. That is not the situation here. Let's jump right into my computer right now with exchange number 1. Alright guys, so the first website here is called Empireclippers Com. I'm not going to do a whole rundown of what exactly each platform does because give or take, it's almost the same. I recommend that what you do is schedule a call with all of them and just kind of see which one best suits you, because depending if you're in an Amazon business or just a straight Shopify e-commerce business, the valuations might come out differently, and I'm not too sure exactly how that works, so reach out to them. But this is site number 1, Empireclippers.com. As you can see here, they've done over $210 million in sales of e-commerce businesses. Pretty high success rate apparently, all kinds of international listings in 95 countries, I believe this means. And as you see here, there's all kinds of different niches. There's e-commerce and apparel, e-commerce and children, Amazon FBA and supplements, for example. And there's just so much more. I'm not gonna go through this in depth, but it basically just tells you can view their marketplace, see the online business that fit you the best, reach out to them. They provide all kinds of this training information because it's a big deal. You're buying a literal piece of business property here. It's a big deal. So this is site number 1, Empireclippers.com. It's going to be linked below. Number 2, it's a bit more popular and it comes out at ExchangeMarketplace.com. This is the one that's mainly affiliated with Shopify, as I'm sure a lot of you know. When you close your Shopify store, they actually ask you to sell your business on this place. So they have some kind of partnership going on. So clearly if Shopify is partnered with them, they have to be legit and somewhat good at what they do. So this is number 2, Exchange Marketplace. And again, this is also a really good place to do product research. So you can see here that there are these shoes for sale. Some of them might be even private listings, but let's just find a bigger company here to see exactly how it looks. If we go business type and we go drop shipping, for example, because most of you might be drop shippers watching this video, you can browse drop shipping companies. And here we go. We have one here called Grosso Shop doing $240K a month, 60K in profit a month. Not a bad margin right there. We can view their website, absolutely. And this is a business that you could grab for sale right now and be right ahead of the thing. I'm not sure what they're doing. Their site is in English, but that's just one example. Up next, number 3 is Flippa.com. This one I've also heard of, and I haven't spent too much time on here compared to the other two. I think Empireclippers is my favorite, no bias, but this is Flippa.com. It's pretty much the exact same thing as well. You can search Shopify, 5,000 live listings right now. And there's all kinds of websites here. Some of them aren't even in e-commerce. Some of them are different, but here's like some dropshipping ones now. Here's a 2x multiple on a company that does almost 2K in profit a month. Or no, this might be pounds. I don't even know what that is, honestly. Some shitty ass websites on the homepage, but I'm sure there's some gold. If you dig deep enough, you're gonna find a good deal. What does a good deal look like? Well, there is no turnkey answer for that. As you get older and older and do business for longer and longer, you're going to understand naturally what a good deal looks like. And I've even heard Robert Kiyosaki, a real estate expert, say this. You know, he can go into a neighborhood and look at 20 houses and find 3 or 4 or 5 great deals, and someone else who's less experienced can walk in that same neighborhood and find 0 deals, or so he thinks. And it only comes down to experience and knowing what a good deal looks like. And to me, a good deal looks like both parties walk away with just a little bit of itch. I think Kevin O'Leary also says that as well. Like when both parties walk away with a little bit of pain, saying, ooh, I don't like that, that's when you know you guys have came to a good deal, you've negotiated, and you've kind of both taken a small hit from this, but a big win as well. Anyways, this is site number 3, Flippa.com. On to the last one, guys. I'm keeping these videos super quick and straight to the point. Here's resource number 4 coming in at QuietLight.com. only entrepreneurs understand entrepreneurs. Right, guys? If you're an employee and you're watching this video, you just don't understand me. I'm sorry. No, I'm just joking. This company, along with a few others, offer a free valuation. So, you click this little button, you kind of proceed to your free valuation. You can give out probably some basic numbers after signing an NDA maybe about like your revenue and how much you've done so far and what you're looking to make from this company. And they're going to spit out a valuation about how much you're worth. Now, I do know a lot about valuations and I'm not going to spit out a ton of facts about that right now, but valuation basically, a business valuation is a process and a set of procedures used to estimate the economic value of an owner's interest in a business. Valuation is used by financial market participants to determine the price they are willing to pay or receive to affect a sale of a business. Now, every single time you have an e-commerce business or a software as a service company and your revenue is different and how you actually recognize revenue is different, your valuation is going to differ as well. And a lot of people do chase that top line if you're looking to sell a company. Like obviously the higher the revenue, the better, but profit is also very important. A lot of people chase revenue and forget about profit and aren't very bottom line oriented, and it causes them to actually have a shittier valuation at times. Depends on the industry at the current moment. These are 4 companies that I've heard of and trust and probably plan to use at one point in my life. And regardless, they're all 4 good places to do product research. So you can search, say you want to develop a new product and you're looking at competitors and you're missing that small piece of information. Maybe you go into here, you find a competitor that's selling something similar, and you see that why they're selling the business, and that can actually give you some more insight on the audience, for example, and like what that could incur for you. Just an example, just an idea. I'm full of ideas, and if I'm missing out on some, comment below a good idea when selling a company or when doing product research. I'd love to interact back with you. Anyway, guys, there you have it, straight to the point. Those are 4 places that you can easily buy or sell an e-commerce business or any kind of online business almost. If you are dropshipping right now and going through a tough time and think that buying a company is just going to make everything so much easier since you have all the customers and can just run lookalikes and be profitable, it's a lot more different than that. Eventually the margins catch up with you. Eventually you have mad customers, chargebacks could kill you, who knows? Don't be greedy with this and think it's like a shortcut. It definitely is not, but it can definitely kind of speed up the process if you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing and you're just buying a company because it's a shortcut, it won't work. That wraps up for this video. If you're still sticking around, thank you so much. One last time, smash that subscribe button or that thumbs up or thumbs down button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. All right, guys, video is over. If you're still sticking around, thanks so much for watching. Just one more thing I wanted to mention. If you are an entrepreneur of any sort, you're a beginner, you're an expert, you're somewhere in the middle, and you want to be in a community that has a lot of like-minded people that are doing e-commerce, starting their own, software as a service companies, and everything in between there, feel free to join my Discord server. Each and every single day, people are coming in and joining my server and just interacting. You don't even have to talk too much. A lot of people just join and like to listen in on what we're talking about. Look at all the resources that I have in there. There's a lot of channels in there talking about things like investing and e-commerce and software. And of course, all my YouTube videos are in there, and I'm always in there giving you gold nuggets. So if you want to join, that link is below. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.